Hey Z, under Mike Pettin's defensive scheme, we saw you move around quite a bit. They utilized you inside a whole lot. Do you anticipate doing more of that in this scheme, or are you going to be kind of more in one place this time around? Do you think?
Uh, should I answer that? Do people need to know
Yes,
that?
you definitely
Okay.
should. No, I don't know.
I feel like
if you don't want to, it's cool. I get it.
I mean, I feel like if it worked, it works. Obviously he watched film from last year and saw how dominant I was at doing that. But the new D coordinator is bringing some good stuff to this defense, man. And I don't want to be the one who's getting upset because I'm not moving around. But I feel like they know where I'm dominant at, and they're basically gonna put me in the best situations to win.
Wes Hodkowitz, go ahead.
Hey Z, do you have me okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Kind of going along those lines with Joe coming in here now with his scheme. What has just been your first impression, and how has that gone this offseason with learning his system?
It's been pretty cool. Great coach, man, to be around. I know when he first got the job, he sent us a group text message, I think with all the defensive leaders. So just to have that communication with him when he first coming in to now and how he is in person, it's incredible, man, and I'm loving
it. Chris Ross, go ahead.
Hey Z, you mentioned that the new coach is bringing some good, cool stuff to the defense. Yeah. How different is it going to look to us watching it? Mm-hmm. Is it going to be dramatic, or is it going to be subtle for us, but just big changes for you guys?
That's a tough question, because I feel like I said earlier, he's going to basically put us in the best situation to win. He know what type of guys he have on defense, and he's just been talking about up front lately with us of how our rushers, he's going to let our rushers rush. And when we play the run, we're going to play the run. So in those situations, I feel like he know what he has in his back pocket with weapons. And he have a lot of weapons on defense. So I think he's going to utilize us in the right way. And I just can't wait to see it when the season starts.
Thanks, Z.
Yep.
Ryan Wood, go ahead.
Hey, Z, similar question, but I guess just more general.
We got Brian.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. Ryan will come right back to you. I think.
Okay.
Let your presence establish itself in the room. So we'll go to Wes Hodkowitz. Go ahead, Wes.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Okay. Wes, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. You got me.
Ryan.
Can you hear Wes?
Yep.
Z, you got me?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you, Wes.
All right, I'll jump in with another question. With having Mike Smith back, how much did that mean to you, and how much has that sort of helped this transition into the new defense, having your actual position coach?
It's great. I feel like to have the same coach in the same room, going on 3 years now is good, because we basically now to learn each other and know each other in and out. With situations of, if somebody's down one day, he'll already know. If it's another situation of where we mess up on the play, he'll know if we get upset and be like, okay, we just need to go to the next play. Having a coach like that, and a young coach at that, and coach actually played ball too. So to know us as OLBs, he was in that same position when he played. So to have him in that room is awesome, man. And I'm just glad we got a coach like Coach Smith coaching us.
All right, we'll go back to Brian Wood now. Go ahead, Brian.
You hear me now, Z?
Brian.
Hey. All right. So a similar question to the difference in a new defense coordinator, just more general, maybe not so much scheme, but just in terms of how he coaches and who Joe Barry is. What's the biggest difference that you perceive so far in him and having Mike here the past couple of years?
Man, look, y'all doing this on purpose. But no, I feel like both coaches are great coaches. I feel like Joe is more of a younger, excited with excitement. He's jumping around in drills. He's basically going through the drills with us. I mean, and Patton was a great coach too, but it is what it is. This is a hard question because I love both coaches. Trying to turn me against coaches.
All right, we'll go to Cody. Go ahead, Cody.
Hey Z, I'm a new guy over at Fox 11. Name's Cody, but
Hey,
I
new
saw you
guy,
guys-
Cody.
Hey, man, nice to meet you. I saw you guys doing that boxing drill. You got the boxing gloves on. Just kind of a fun question to start off with you. Just what would your boxing skill be like if you were in a ring and it was one-on-one with somebody else? How would you do out there?
Man, look, that's crazy you asked me that because I was watching who was fighting, the Floyd Mayweather fight. Was it Ocho Cinco? No, so Ocho Cinco actually fought, and it was just showing me the challenge of how to change from one sport to another. And I feel like I wouldn't be good at it. You know, I would probably do, is it MMA? I would rather do MMA instead of the regular boxing, for sure.
Right, Chris Ross, go ahead.
Hey, Z, we're going to talk to Rashan today.
Mhm.
And we all saw the improvement he made last year. You obviously know him well, but you also know how hard he trains. What do you expect from him? What kind of year can we expect from him in year 3? What do you think we're going to see?
I feel like a big year. You know, we basically now all are playing backers, so we all got to know the same position. And just from being in the meeting rooms with him, I feel like he learns quick, man, and whatever he learned in the meeting room, he takes to the field. You know what I'm saying? So a guy like that to go into year 3, man, to be able to do stuff like that, and he's progressing every year, he's gonna be dominant for us this year, man, and I can't wait.
Wes Hodkowitz, go ahead.
Z, I know obviously snubbed was a big thing in 19. You started to get some respect last year with the all.
2021, 2022, they just gonna continue to snub me. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. I mean, do you feel like you're starting to get the love a little bit with the All-Pro team, the Pro Bowl, or how do you sort of view that right now?
No, they're still snubbing me, but you know, it is what it is. I feel like it adds fuel to the fire, and I'm gonna continue to prove myself. I think when I was coming out of Baltimore, I led the team in sacks and pressures and hits. It was a contract year, and then when I came here and had a dominant year, I think I led the league in pressures and quarterback hits, and it was basically another snub year. And then after last year, I was 3rd in the league with sacks, second with forced fumbles, and they still snubbing me. But you know, it is what it is. Like I said, it's gonna continue to add fuel to the fire, and I'm gonna just continue to prove myself each and every year.
Sounds like Coach LaFleur just got started in the other Zoom room, so just a
Coach
heads up to the
LaFleur.
media on the call here.
So
We'll
you
have
guys-
Ryan Wood next. Go ahead, Ryan.
Z, I know you're really close to Preston. I'm curious, were you ever concerned this spring whether or not he might not be back, and how pleased are you that he is in fact back and you got your partner there?
Man, I'm happy to have P back. Whatever was going on with the situation, I don't know. But I felt like it was a restructure. We all had to do restructures on our deal. But P is a guy who is all in. I hate that he's not here right now because of the protocol, but you know, it is what it is. We can't wait to get him back. And P is a guy to keep everybody going in the meeting rooms. When people are down, he's the guy that's keeping us laughing, man, and keeping us encouraged on and off the field. So it'll be good to get P back, I guess, back when we come for training camp. So can't wait to get him back, man. Smith Bros.